So, what makes communication in a relationship breaks? Formerly, when you engaged, fell in love, in courtship, you had a very powerful relationship and your communication was vibrant. You'll communicate with your feelings, with gestures. You're like children. You are ever laughing, ever happy, holding hands, informing each other, calling each other, texting each other. And then after some time, this taboo or characteristics begins to fade away. Why does your spouse or your partner pull out? Why do communication becomes weak and even dropped out? There are many things consequently that will cause people's character change within a period of time. Like I say, time is the best test. In the beginning, people are always a little bit excited, and much of their emotions will always overshadow their truths. As time goes by, emotion is like gas in a car. It runs out within time. And the aspect of reality begins. And that's why most people who are not able to settle longer in relationship, they always pull off to start another relationship so they can maintain the loop of the feeling. They are feelers. They're people who are only out to feel good. But when challenges come, they pull out. And they have series of relationship, sequences of relationship after relationship after relationship, because they cannot push beyond the challenge. So you need to be very careful with such type of people. That's why I said character is the nobility of understanding anything about anyone. And if you can fully understand somebody and determine who they are in the depth of what they can't tell you, you are safe. You can maneuver with safety. If a person is weak, they are weak. If one is strong, he's strong. When communication begins to die, it is a red flag. It is pure a red flag. I even wonder why people go to marriage counselors, because me and you, we know exactly what is happening. And we know exactly what to do. Not a stranger. Telling my problem in a relationship to a stranger will bring opinions. We don't need opinions. We need to deal with the problem. We need to handle this challenge. We need to handle the aspect of what is happening between me and you, and that can only be done by you and me. The third party is a lie. You caused the situation. I caused the situation. Who else is responsible apart from you and I? Communication, once it breaks down, it is a red flag that one does not feel needed, wanted, neither feel obliged to remain in the parameter. So lack of communication is a signal. Nothing is working. Either something has been tried and tried and tried, and it's no longer working. This is a very honest situation which should not send any alarm. Because what follows after this situation where relationship has broke down. If it is going to be forced, it's going to crack even more. Adults are not children, so you cancel them. You're not here to pity people, to beg them to stay, to beg them to be with you. When people have come to the ultimate choice of walking out, that is a very honest, mature choice that you should work with. You should work with them. That is a place where their heart and their soul is saying, I have to move on, and you better be in a position without violence, without argument. Allow them to move to what they feel suits them. Any effort to block them will breed more distractions, and that's why you find there are couples who, when that happens and they forcefully want to keep the situation that they had in the past, what follows next is physical abuse. There's going to be war and quarrels, argument, and domestic violence. They don't come by accident. They're not brought by demons. Everything by intelligence is created to what it is. There's a hatred that the Jews in Israel have against Palestinians. And there is Palestinians' hatred against the Jews. It didn't start yesterday. It did not start from 7th of October. It is a 71-year-old grudge. So you, as a third party, you just remain a flower. Communication is vital and is actually the heartbeat of relationship. When we communicate, we heal, we settle, and we solve. Lack of communication brings in ignorance, unsettled, unsolved. And when things are not settled or solved, the next experience definitely is going to be chaos. Discovering reasons to why communication is decaying is very essential to the parties that seek well for each other. The mechanism of marriage is you're always with a spanner to untie and to tie knots. You become engineers. Marriage is a vehicle that needs to be engineered all through the journey. That duty is not left for one person. It is a responsibility to those who are involved to engineer that car which breaks down, revive the car. And there's always a situation where the car is beyond repair. And when the situation comes, accept the truth and don't force. Privileges of forcing is destruction. Those who feel they want to be with you will be with you. Those who feel that they can solve problems, situations to remain with you, they will remain with you. Those who don't feel reasons to be with you can never be with you. They don't need consolation. They don't need prayer. They have their truth, and they should pursue their truth. That's the best way to go. Is it not simple? May you find the truth and be set free.